Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game now. And coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Now here's Conley. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Here's White. Here's Brown. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Tatum missing. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clock at 6. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Minnesota. Brown scanning the floor. Over Edwards. Another shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's Dillingham. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. The three is up. Boston with a rebound. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Horford. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Brown. Going inside. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Here's Dillingham. Yes, it's good. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
To the paint. 32 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
It's White with a drive. Pass to Cornette. Second chance shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's McDaniels. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Minnesota leading by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Boston making a switch here. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Rudy, a monster inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
And he's going for the lob. Left side Reed. Outside Edwards. Launches it. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Offensive rebound. Dillingham. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Reed can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Pritchard. Uncovered. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Pritchard's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Minnesota again missing. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Outside Porzingis. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 8.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. There's the three, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. That ties it up.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Back to Ingles. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Here's White. There's the drive.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Conley. On the wing, Ingles. Shoots over Brown. Ingles, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Number 42, Al Horford.
Stolen by Miller. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. So it's Boston now. 2-point game. Outside Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Spins. Edwards. Pass to Reed. It's good.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. 90 seconds into the second half now. Edwards can't hit. Boston leading by 4. Porzingis in the post. He's got 6. Tries again. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
McDaniels, that's good.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Cornette. Oh, and Reed with a block. Edwards with it. He's got 7. When the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Boston trailing. Pass to Horford. And stolen by Gobert. The 3, Conley. And it's Cornette with a rebound. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. With the floater. Edwards with some muscle.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Substitution.
Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Count it. Holiday's got 8 points.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's Porzingis. Garza grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Porzingis. Now here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Joe Ingles. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good. Brown.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
There's 6 seconds left in the third. For the tie. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
That shot off the mark. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball.
41.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Dillingham. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
White goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute...
Whoa! Jaylen Brown, do it!
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with.
Back to Edwards. Boston pulls it in. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
Well, Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Nifty move. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Right side Tatum. Shoots over Reed. Another one falls for Boston.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And finished off by Tatum.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
McDaniels up top. Pass to Gobert. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Left side McDaniels. Right side Reed. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Pass to Brown. Nice move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Picked by Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game. Here's Edwards. Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
Here's Holiday. Up and in on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Edwards. To the wing, right side. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Pass to Edwards. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's Porzingis at 7'3", a monster to go to late in the game.
Up top, Reed. Back to Edwards. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Yes!
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
The kick out to Edwards. Lets it go. Here's the second effort. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And Minnesota calls time here. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
For 3, Conley. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
Jason Tatum.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep, Conley. Money from deep. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Celtics get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van